don't use the spoon, I use my fingers for this one. Okay? Then I give it a quick dab, and I turn it over, and I'll coat it again, and I'll push this in. Like so. Yep. Okay? Then I'll give it another shake. And if you look at that now, what I'll do now, I have to do this for every lead I make. That is why I charge so much for these. I have to hold it in my hand until it burns me. Until it burns my fingers and burns my hand, then I have to put it back in again and I'll coat it again. And I'll just let it go cold in there for a few seconds. I'll leave it by itself. And believe me, if you had smell-o-vision, you could smell this, and it does get a bit smelly once this secret stuff gets hot. Right, I'm gonna hold it in my hand again. How many times have I burnt myself here? Maybe 20, 30 times? Only in the last 40 minutes, that is. Just give it another press down, give it a shake, check it. I always check it first before I dunk it in the water. Right, now I'm going to cool it down now. Yeah, have a look at that. What do you think of that? That is the dry version. Yeah, remember this lead is going in water now, so have a look at that, and then I'm going to put it in water now, and this is what it's going to look like when you cast it in the lake. Yep. I'm just going to cool the molten plastic down with the secret ingredients on it, and now you can see it's a completely different colour. Of course it is. It's darker, obviously, and a bit of, and that is the new leads. I haven't made a name up for them really yet, but I'm sure Frederick can make a name up. Shit bombs, bice bombs, poo bombs, horses arse leads, whatever you want to call them. That is still very hot now. Hello, welcome back, and now I'm going to show you the fifth and final coating of our leads. You've seen the first four. You've got normal plastic, tackle shop standard. You've got the sand, yep, European standard. Light sand, European standard, and then you've got the ship buys dung. And if anybody has actually got a name for these ones, then please let me know, because I still haven't made my mind up to make a name for these yet. But there we go. If that's not camouflage, I don't know what is. Right, the last one I'm going to show you now is the textured or rough plastic coating, as they say. I'm going to do this one in, I think it's dark gravel, this colour. See that colour? There's a lot of white in there. White, brown, green and black. Yeah. It's supposed to resemble gravel. Not many gravel pits in Sweden, but in England there is. But here we go for the textured coating. Anyway, same as burner, lead, forceps. Remember, when it starts getting shiny, you know it's about to melt. It's getting shiny, it's about to melt. Right? It's not going to get cool very quickly, so you know you can take your time here. Right? Grab your chosen colour. This one is this is my dark gravel. Yeah. Dunk it in. Try not to get the swivel in, or you spend 3 days trying to get the plastic out of it later on. And give it a couple of coats there. Let it sink in. Yep. Quick shake. Give it another blast. I always give my leads 2 coats, for the simple reason, one, if you give them 1 coat like this, yeah, it falls off with a couple of casts, and if somebody buys your leads and the coating falls off with a couple of casts, they ain't going to buy any more leads off you, are they? So I like to give double coating, so I make sure that this coating will never fall off. It'll never fall off. Okay, that is the gravel colour, or the dark gravel. I do have a light gravel colour. but not for Sweden. This is mainly for England or European waters, you know, gravel pits and that. If you take a quick look at that, you can see it's yeah. Well, there's a lot of white in there. It resembles gravel. If you stick that on a gravel bed, then you know it's going to be pretty camouflaged. But for this exercise stroke article, right, I'm going to show you how to do it in the rough coating. It was actually a pretty bad choice colour for the rough coating, but I'm going to show you anyway. See, that's melted completely. It's completely shiny, isn't it? Coated, completely shiny. If you look there, you can see. Doesn't shine underwater, by the way. And when it's left in your tackle box for a few weeks, it dullens anyway. You know, rocking around against all the other leads and that. Yep, that's from Danny Fairbrass from Corda actually said that, not me. Right, I'm going to dunk it in again, into the coating again. It's still hot. I'm going to give it a quick dunk. And what I'm going to do now, this is the most important part, give it a quick shake. Now you've got to watch it. You've got to watch it until it starts melting. Don't let it get too melted. Straight in the water. As soon as you see it glitter, as soon as you see it start getting a little bit shiny, it's got to go straight in the water. You don't want the shininess on this one. This is why it's called the textured lead or the rough lead, because it's dull. It's dull. There we go. If you can see that now, there's water on it, so it still looks a bit shiny, but give it a shake. When it does dry, it is rough coated, but you can see it compared. If I show you now compared to the still a little bit hot that actually, but I'll take that off. Burnt my hands so many times I don't feel it anymore. Here's the difference between a rough coated and a smooth coated lead. If I put that in that hand and I put that one next to it, you obviously can see the difference now. Yep. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to place it down on the paper and show you exactly what we've done tonight. 5 different kinds of leads. Yep, there we go. Okay, there we go. Lead number 1. Lead number 1 is the smooth coated normal plastic all singing all dancing tackle shop lead that you can get from Corda, Fox and all the other well-known brands. This one is my own. Nobody can steal that away from me. That is my dark coated sand. If anybody else does that on the market, then fair enough, but I didn't steal anybody's ideas. I made it all up for myself. This one is exactly the same as that one, but obviously a little bit lighter. Depending on what the lake bed is, you can have that one. The next one is lots of sleepless nights thinking how the fuck am I going to coat this one. But I found out myself by lots of trial and error, and it was trial and error, how to coat this one. It took me a long time to figure it out, but I did eventually. And then the last one is the one I've just showed you. Is the textured coated plastic, rough coated, whatever. Duller than the shiny one, obviously. Yeah, the standard standard lead shop leads, as they say. But that's the 5 different coatings I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. All on the same lead, all same weight, and I actually do every single one in any kind of leads, like the zip bombs or the pear leads, you know, flat pears. I've got zip bombs, I've got pear leads, I've got gripper leads, and coming in very shortly I have the 6, 7, 8, 9 ounce gripper leads and square pears. But that's going to be coming in round about the end of February if anybody wants it, and that's February 2008. And if you like this video, you can either ring me. My number's on the website under Excalibur Leads on contact, or you can send me an email, excaliburleads@screamingdelkims.se or chris@screamingdelkims.se, whatever you want. Cheap as chips, not to be sniffed at. Hope you have a really good time catching carp. May you bank lots of carp. Pretty good camouflage really, isn't it? Right, I'm off to make some leads. See you later.